wasted time. Let's waste some time together.
Hi guys, welcome to today's video. This video is most likely not gonna get that much attention because it is only partly Celtic Heroes related. It is about Celtic Heroes, but it's not an information everybody out there wanna have or should get or whatever you think of it. So let's kick it right off here. Before I actually started playing Celtic Heroes, I was sitting in school all day, depressed as shit, being bullied by everybody. You know, I told the story maybe sometimes before, like in a short version. Got bullied on because I was skinny, I was a loser all the time. My family didn't have any money because I actually didn't grow up with my dad. I grew up with my mom, and so my brother is also playing this game, also playing the same server. So let's give him a warm hello if you see him. We both grew up in the house with our mom. Not even a house, just an apartment. And we had like a separated room with like a middle separation. It was like pretty open, and none of us had really like that much privacy. And it was just like that, like when we grew up. And all the time I had like hard time finding friends, finding new friends, and I couldn't never buy myself anything out there. And there were pairs of jeans and t-shirts I wanted to have, like every young man want to have some t-shirts and new pants and a cool jacket, like just to fit in. I remember a brand that was around then, was called, I think, Bench. Every kid had this Bench fleece jacket, and I couldn't afford it because it was like $100 or something like that. And my pocket money at the time was like $15. I would get $15 every month. $15 is like a kebab, a pizza, and a Coke, and there's your $15. It's gone. So I never could like go out with friends, though I had like some, I wouldn't say like friends, because most of them were really like anxious around people as well, and it was kind of like a weird mixture I had. So sometimes I would meet up with a guy I knew from middle school called Simon. He was a great guy. Was like my best friend at that time, if I could call him that. He ended up lying about some shit in the end because, yeah, he was kind of like a retard. Like, this is not even kidding, like, he was mentally ill. So he was kind of like a dickhead in the end. He lied about some stuff, like apparently I stole his Lego or something, when in reality, like, he stole all my shit. So, yeah, it was kind of like, it went down pretty weird. That friendship ended pretty weird. As well as he stole my, what was it called? Kickboard. You guys remember kickboards? Not longboards and skateboard, but kickboards. He stole my kickboard as well. And an airsoft M4, great gun. Yeah, he shattered his, so I gave him mine for whatever reason, because I don't know, I like the guy. But so sometimes we would go out, have a pizza, and that be it. So we didn't drink anything, we didn't do anything. Nothing special, there was nothing to be done. And then eventually, like, my dad, he always had like more money than my mom, but he didn't live with us. And yeah, he's a good dad in my opinion, but we don't have that son-father relationship, you know, that we don't have that like, hey son, you need to do this and so on. I don't even like call him dad at all, like never did, just by his first name all the time. It's just I don't know, I'm weird like that. I don't call my parents by just mom and dad or something like that. I just always call them by their names. But he's kind of like a great guy, not gonna lie. Very antisocial, but he's a good guy. So at my birthday, my brother and I were twins, so the same birthday, we both got the iPod 2G. Which was like, oh my gosh, it was good. It was a good device. Which we didn't know that there was like the new iPod would come out like a few weeks later, like the 4G or whatever it's called. And yeah, we had the iPod 2G. It was fun. The display wasn't even HD. It was crappy, but it was fun, and we really enjoyed it. It was my first contact with like internet at all. Never had a smartphone. Never had a smartphone until I was like 17 or something, which is crazy. Right, I never had a smartphone because I never could afford one. Later I was going to afford one, but I just never felt the need of buying a smartphone. But we'll get to that point. So yeah, it was kind of like special, and then eventually we played Celtic Heroes. Like, we found this game, we played Celtic Heroes, and because my dad was the one with cash in our family, I would always like call him in the evening and be like, hey, can I spend 2 or 3 like our euros, which is like our currency, not dollars, but it's like almost equivalent. I think the dollar is a little bit less worth than the euro. We always, or myself and my brother, like, we would always call him for spending some money on apps. It was like, yeah, as long as it's not too much and stuff. So we ended up spending like 5 to 10 euros on Celtic Heroes, which was kind of stupid. Don't do that ever. It's nonsense in that. Unless you want to buy hotbar slots now, but they didn't exist back then. Like, I couldn't hotbar anything. Yeah, so that's what we did in the end. We just spent money on the game a little bit. We leveled some toons on Was Murder, which was our first toon, our first server, first toon. And I remember it being a fun experience. because I forgot about Celtic Heroes kind of. I played Celtic Heroes before, but it wasn't on my device actually. And it was like 2010 when there were wolves in the castle and everything. So yeah, I remember playing that. I don't think that game is around anymore. It wasn't really. It was Celtic Heroes Alpha, right? I think it was called Highland Warriors at that point. I'm not too sure about that. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, well, that was my first connection about it. And then we got the iPod 2G. I believe it was the 2G. Yeah, it pretty much was 2G. So that's like 2011 around that. Or 2010 we got that one, I think. And then 2011 we started like really playing Celtic Heroes. And we played that game for like hours a day. And then we kind of like quit for some time because we just didn't progress in that and we had to focus on school. And getting back to my side of the story, then I started getting more serious, more deep into it. I saw YouTube channels called, I think the guy was called Infinity. Now he's called the Cold 45 Doctor or something like that. And Rapid X. So I saw these guys doing YouTube videos about Celtic Heroes, and I was like, oh, they're so endgame. And endgame wasn't even level 120 back then. It was crazy, like level 90 or something like that. It was crazy. I remember when the cap was level 60 though. So I started getting more serious into Celtic Heroes and wanted to become an endgame player basically. And knowing the young guy I was, I didn't get shit done, right? Didn't get shit done. So I played many servers for many years. Played many servers. Each day I played like 3 servers and tried to progress on there, never focused on one. Fast forwarding to this, kind of like after middle school, like the part where I think in the US you go to college, right? So for here it's like you got to do 3 more years at a school, like the higher school, the higher class, like the important shit. I started working out then, and I kind of like put Celtic Heroes at the side. Like YouTube was already going on, Dr. Xe was going on. I already played Morrigan back then and stuff like that, and everything was going on, but I couldn't like really focus deeper on that matter because like school was going on, the gym was going on, and I started getting more of a friend circle around me. So sometime later, like during these years, when I was about to finish school, the second year, because it's 3 years, and the second year, started a business, made some money on the side, and finally was able to just get some money for myself, and I could finally start buying things. And that is why I'm really like deep into buying certain things nowadays, because I know where I come from, and I also pass on things that I think are so stupid, like Gucci or all this designer stuff. I'm not into it. The only thing that really got me hooked is watches and cigars. Here's a picture of me in the gym. Like I made this picture recently. Our gym is going good. Gym is going good now. I got an endgame tune on Dawn. I'm playing Dawn full time. And Lord knows I had endgame tunes on so many servers before. I spent so much money on this game. I really spent so much money. Like when I was really like younger, like back in the days, playing on I think it was Rosmera or Morrigan. I think it was Murder back then, or Arriving, I don't know, one of those servers. We got like $400 for like our birthday or something, and we spent it all on Celtic Heroes, opening chests and shit. Fucking parents got mad as shit. It was kind of cool. It was funny. So we did that. Let me open a beer. I got a fucking beer here. Fucking canned beer. Fucking OG shit. Why is this guy creeping up on me? What the fuck? Who's this? Rockstar Attraction. And he asked to buy my mask. Ah, fuck you, mate. Fuck you, mate. Now, I don't want to be friends with you. I'm just going to ignore you here. Because I just don't know these guys. Like, I don't accept random friend requests anymore. So I got to reject it. A few years passed and everything. So it's now, nowadays, a lot of people I meet on the game. And we talk about, like, stuff I do in real life. Stuff that happens around. And I get to know a lot of more personalities on this game. And it's kind of fun, like, just digging into it, having voice chats with people. And some people, they don't know, like when you have some money, when you make some money for yourself, to me, money is a key of happiness, which to a lot of people, it may not be because they grew up in a good family. Or, as another friend on this game said, she doesn't want money, she's already got everything she ever wanted. So that makes her really sympathetic. So I really have a lot of sympathy for these kind of people, because my girlfriend is just the same. She doesn't give a fuck about money. She has money, and like not much, like she's not rich, but she just doesn't care about it that much. Like I do. I do really care about money a lot. Because knowing from where I am, my background, just me living alone now, my brother also, like My mom's on her own now, and it's kind of crazy. Like I just moved out and stuff. All happened the past years. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Like the train being crazy, the ride being crazy. Yeah, me ruining Rolexes and shit. It's something about that is so unrealistic to me, but it's feeling good. It is feeling. It's making me feeling really good. And the same way with money. Like when I get some money, or I have some money. And this is not a flex or something, but when I'm able to walk into a store, let's say the basic store, like I know the struggles, like when we were shopping with my mom, like just grocery shopping, and we would try to buy like say a pack of sweets, like some sweet stuff. And she said, no, we cannot afford that right now. I should hurt my feelings, okay? And that's why I'm really sorry when I see that happening in grocery stores nowadays, when there's like, I see some parents with their kids, and the kids are like, hey, can I get these chewing gums, or can I get this Coca bottle? And they say, nah, it's too expensive, and it just really, it gets to me on a different level, you know? So, if anybody out there can relate, like they do not have any money, or they're like younger, and their parents, they forbid them a lot, because they say no chocolate, nothing like that. It's not because your parents are mean, it's just because they don't have the money to source that all the time. So they try to keep it special. They still will surprise you for Xmas and stuff, so don't worry about that. But it's a deeper message I try to get out here in this video. Because there's a lot of times when I can like connect to people. Same way I talk with people on the internet here and there. I check the comments all the time. Instagram, Celtic Heroes chat, Discord chat. And I get so many stupid questions about what people want to buy, like what belt they want to buy. They're like, hey, yo, I want to buy this Versace belt, this Gucci belt. And I'm like, do you even have a car? Or like, do you live at home? And before you spend $300 on a belt, like, just check on your mom or your family. Just check on them first. It makes you a better human, I think. Because spending that much money, though it may be, you always get the money from your parents first before you get your first job or some stuff like that. And just kind of like try to give back and understand your parents more. Looking back at it, now, I know a guy that's also playing this server. His parents, they don't have much money. Yeah, I think they're unemployed, as he told me. Not gonna name the name, but I also understand, like, he's into perfumes. Like, there's a lot of great perfumes. There's also great low budget perfumes. I also like perfumes, really like the smell of it. There's so many nice ones, and I recommended him one. He bought that one. But I think it was like really expensive for him at that time. Though he made some money with some sketchy shit. Shout out to you, bro. You know who you are when you're watching this. You know who you are. Shout out to you. It's kind of fun. Yeah. It's that type of shit that, yeah, forget about it. But it's kind of cool, like, seeing people appreciate these finer things, like even like $5 or $10 perfume. It can make somebody happy. The same thing with like a cigar, okay? When I spend like money on a cigar, it's never really more than 15 quid. Like, never. Sometimes I spend like 10, 15, 20 quid on a cigar and stuff like that, but it's just sometimes, and I never really bought myself anything that expensive cigar-wise. And yeah, cigars, it's like one cigar, not the whole box. That'd be pretty cheap. Like, I'd go for that, definitely. But these are really expensive ones, because you can always just get one cigar for like $10 or something like that. I always appreciate that. Like, I know I'm smoking away money. Like, I'm literally burning money. But I kind of like appreciate a lot, so I think that the most people out there can relate to this. I just want to make this video. I'm going to end this video soon. Just want to make this one like around 15 minutes or something. Just talking about real life stuff that may be important for some people to get to know, and also just for some of you to understand my character a little bit better. So when I play this game and I don't instantly reply you, or you just fucking with me, like sometimes just because I was like getting bullied all through my life, sometimes stuff like, I don't know, I just don't want to reply to that because it just hits me differently, you know. There's not like an open invite for you to roast me on the internet. Like, I can deal with hate comments pretty good. Like, I barely get any. That's kind of nice. Like, I love the community I built around this channel. It's we done some crazy shit, guys. We done some crazy shit. It's good. I mean, it's almost 2K subs. It's funny. It's the same way funny as it's unbelievable. Like, with this game, just ever made Celtic Heroes content. I never made anything else. And then like 1.8 K people are watching this. It's crazy. Fucking crazy. it's still unbelievable to this day. Like, I know it's like a small sum in like compared to all the other YouTubers out there. Like, I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I don't have money with this either. Like, I always turn off the monetization because I just don't feel like you guys should get crappy ads. I turned down a few offers already that people offered me some money to promote their games on my channel. I was like, nah, fuck that. Like, nah, I cannot do you guys like that. I just cannot. I just can't. I try to keep it real all the time, and that's why my channel might not be that family friendly or whatever you guys want to call it. So I use profanity a lot. But that's just me. That's just me, and that's just the me you guys got to know, and I kind of appreciate it. You guys are digging this personality of mine. It's kind of cool. It's cool knowing that. Like, every single subscriber I talk to, where they could understand my fucked up English, they said, yeah, your personality is more important than the Celtic Heroes content. Like, they would literally watch a lot of games I played just because I play them. Somebody even asked me if I could do some Fortnite or what is called PUBG mobile gameplays, and I was like, nah, I cannot do that, sorry. Like, I cannot do anybody like that. I cannot do that. It's a Celtic Heroes channel. It's gonna stay a Celtic Heroes channel. Only thing, because it's from the makers of Celtic Heroes, I may be downloading is Warhammer Odyssey when it comes out. It's a big maybe on that one. I don't know how I feel about this game. I saw some gameplay footage and some screenshots. I was like, that's basically just another Celtic Heroes, another heavy-ass pay-to-win game. It's a money grave. It's like a foxhole full of money. Well, with that being said, boys, have a nice week, and yeah, I hope you guys understand a lot of things better, like some things I do, some things I like to do, and yeah. Don't get me wrong when I post a picture smoking a cigar or wearing Rolex or something like that. I'm not flexing on you guys. It's just I'm proud of what I got in life. I think everybody should be proud of what they got in life. You don't need a Lambo, bro, but if you can afford a Lambo, go for a Lambo. You're not gonna regret it. Alright, see you next week. Maybe next week, maybe next month. You never know. I don't want to promise you guys too many new videos every week. I don't know. My upload pattern is kind of fucked up though.
Don't take it so serious. Everything in life is a love story. Don't take it so serious. It shouldn't be so scary, it's a fairy tale. Don't take it so serious.